Hello YouTube! In this video I want to show you a few of my lanyards that I have on my EDC knives because I really enjoy making these and changing them over time and picking the exact right one for each knife. And I noticed that I have an interesting selection going on right now, and so I thought I would show you these and talk about this for a little bit. So the very easiest thing you can make is this kind. It's the same knot you would use for a survival bracelet. It's very easy to make. You can look that up online. You can make a simple lanyard like this in 10 minutes or less. But the simplicity here really shows off nicely. The color contrasts nicely, and it just feels good in hand. To pull it out of the pocket like this. That's very useful. So I'm quite happy with this result, even though it's something very simple. So the same thing as a bracelet knot. I have another knot like this here on this very small Victorinox, 2-color, also with a loop at the end and a key ring, and these plastic binders that I can take off and use for tying things together. So this is the same knot, but with some additional features like this loop and this key ring. And the 2 colors, so black and yellow. Black on this side inside, black on this side on the outside. Yeah, nice too. Related to this bracelet knot, but not exactly the same, but very similar in the making, is this spiral knot. You can also make this very easily. It's almost the same as the bracelet knot, but instead of always changing the side which you start your knot with, you do the same side. So you make the knot, you always start with right side, right side, right side, or left side, left side, left side, and then it will turn into a spiral like this. Now, given this is not a knife, these are snips, but doesn't matter, right? So this is the spiral knot, also pretty useful and a little bit flexible. Nice. So put this to the back. I have the same spiral knot here on this Victorinox Mechanic. You see the spiral knot here again, and I also tied this into a loop. Now with a knot in the middle, this knot, so that the knife cannot swing around so wildly, only on this part. And you can tie this around your wrist, and then if you're standing on leather or something like that, the knife won't fall down, right? So this is also the spiral knot, here again in 2 colors, correct? Now, this knife doesn't have a lanyard hole or anything like it, but because this is a very slick and smooth knife, it tends to fall out of my pocket, so I have created a pouch for this, which in terms has a lanyard. So this has this pouch. Knife goes in here, and the lanyard is only a simple 3-strand braid rope, black and this multicolor thread. So two strands black and 1 strand this colored one, and so just braid it together in this most simple way that you probably know, and then tie it into a hangman's noose on this side. Same thing on the other side. Here it's pulled really tight, so it won't escape anymore. It won't open up. Here it's it's tied tightly, but you could still pull it tighter or open it more. And the good thing is that this goes through my belt loop, and then the knife, including the together with the back, can go through and loop around my belt loop like this, and this end can go into my pocket. All right. Very simple, very light, very easy to make, and also looks good, and does its job. So that's fine. And then you'll open it up again, go through it again with the whole thing, and you can take it off. Now the last thing I want to show you is something new I tried on this my newest knife, the Harns Nyx, which I'm also very fond of, by the way. There's no lanyard hole here, so you have to, if you want to attach a lanyard, you have to wrap it around the back spacer. And so I started out, and so I created this little rat tail here, right? It can like move a little bit, a rat tail. And so I started out with this box knot. You have the box knot here. The box knot goes to the top with this nut in between. Just put a regular nut on, and then you have a normal style ending that you would loop around here and then pull through itself. But I didn't quite like how dangly it was and how thin it also looked, so I still wrapped around these strands, different colors, and these are simple hangman knots. So you know, he started with this one. This still goes around the spacer, so that there is now 3 strands going around the spacer. So a hangman's knot, simple. Then do the same thing again, but now there's nothing that would keep the noose open, right? Because here the spacer keeps the noose open, so the strand goes around the spacer, but here's nothing where it can go around, so it goes around this first loop of thread itself. Same thing here, and you know, then it has five rounds or 6, and then this white one also, and so this filled up this whole space, and now they are a little bit flexible in between the pieces. Cute. Right, and so these are all the lanyards that I have going on right now, and I hope you enjoyed that too. If you haven't tried making these yourself yet, you should really try. It's easy and rewarding. All you really need is some paracord or nylon string, that kind of thing. This one is also just a packaging material I took from the big box store, where they will give you this like packaging material if you buy like a microwave oven, so that you can tie it down on your car or something, tie it down. And so it's very cheap, papery material, but it's very good to work with. So I took a lot of it and then I made this from that. It was free, right? Here, this simple 3-thread braid, nothing special, but looks good and does its job well. And here I still have this bracelet. Well, I wouldn't call it a bracelet, but yeah, something that you can tie around your wrist, and so the knife won't fall down. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to show you today. Lanyards. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.